Welcome to FIKA Moment with Kola Osinowo. This is your time to take a pause. Grab your coffee, find something sweet, and look for a very quiet place. Today's conversation will center around your career. Do you have a career GPS? You know, in every mobile phone, most mobile phones, or let me say every mobile phone, or even in a car, you have what we call a GPS. The same way your career too needs to have a GPS. Imagine you are on the highway, or it could be if you're in Lagos, it could be on the Third Mainland Bridge. And all of a sudden your GPS says, make a turn. What do you do? There's a bus behind you, there's something in front of you. What do you do? So this is the point where if you don't take a pause and really understand what decisions you want to make, you might just slam the brakes and the car hits you behind, or you go head on and do not listen to your GPS, and at the end of the day, you end up hitting something in front of you. So at every point in your career, take a pause. Have that FIKA moment. And I believe this is the opportunity to take that FIKA moment. And what does GPS mean? The first G is about staying grounded. A lot of us, sometimes we always chase our passion. But like I always tell a lot of my friends and people around me, is that you need to take that reality check, because jobs are shifting, careers are even expiring. But what will keep you on track, what will keep you on your lane, on the road, is you staying grounded. Staying grounded means that you're not just following your passion, you're building strength. And building strength, I told somebody this recently, that passion does not put food on the table. You can be passionate. Like when I was in school, I was deeply passionate about software development. And I was not just the only one. There were a couple of us that were also passionate about software development. But not all of us had laptops to actually code. So you can imagine two people, two of them passionate about software development, passionate about coding, but only one of them has a laptop to actually code. That laptop is the strength. The ability to always use that laptop to code all the time is strength. The other person doesn't have a laptop, but is still passionate. So passion is fuel, yes, but staying grounded is what really puts that fuel into action. It was what puts that fuel into your car and allows you to drive and make progress. So staying grounded is very, very important. The second one is that beyond just staying grounded, and staying grounded also means that you are building skills, you're building your personal values. It is important that now that you have this skill set, you have this strengths that you've built, how do you ensure that you plot, and that's a P in the GPS, you plot different routes. Imagine you're going to a particular destination. You put it on the map, and what you usually see probably on Google Maps is it to tell you this is the best route to get to this particular location. Not that you have alternative, but it depends on which route will take you to the best, will take you to the destination better and faster. So it is important that just like the map, you have different routes to get to your destination. And that's why in my book, like you say, Unlimited by Design, how do you unlimit your career by design? And it requires you building that first step of being grounded in an area of expertise. Then, which I call the depth of knowledge, then you can now build a breadth of knowledge, which allows you to plot different routes. Breadth of knowledge means that you have knowledge of different space. So let's take an example. On a personal note, I'm grounded in tech, I'm grounded in data analytics, I'm grounded in IT. I studied engineering in school. So that is my depth of knowledge. That is the grounding that I've gotten from my GPS. Then I've started, over time, in the last 20 years, I've been plotting different career routes. So today, I can go into sales, I can do marketing, I can do strategy, I can do innovation. Because I'm grounded in a particular area, it allows me to take different routes. So think of yourself as somebody who has built skill set, and that takes me to the S. The skill set that requires you to become grounded in data analytics, grounded in IT. And what skill sets would allow you to be able to navigate into the route of sales, the route of marketing, the route of innovation, and even entrepreneurship. So let's take another example. So I'm grounded in IT, but How can I apply IT to sales? How can I apply IT to marketing? How can I apply IT or tech to entrepreneurship? Another example, let's say I'm grounded in data analytics, or I'm grounded in project management. How can I apply project management into sales? How can I apply project management in marketing? If you do this combination, it's like a matrix. Tech plus sales, what does it give you? Tech plus entrepreneurship, what does it give you? Project management plus sales, what does it give you? Project management plus marketing, what does it give you? All of this is grounded in the skill set that you've built. But the S in the GPS, so we said that G is grounded, P is plotting the different route. S is about skills, but not just skills alone. I call it also signals. In some parts of the world, they call when you're driving on the highway, you see different signals. Make a U-turn, take a detour here. You have 7 kilometers to go. You need to be conscious of these signals. In the new world of work, these signals are what we call trends. What are the trends, emerging trends that are happening today? And you must be conscious of it. You cannot just be a project manager and you're not conscious of the signals that is happening around in your industry. You're a doctor, you don't even know that there's predictive medicine that is already happening. Always watching out for these signals allow you to tie your skills to these new signals. Everybody's talking about AI today. I could have done this podcast using AI, but it requires me understanding, being grounded in the ability to deliver content, and I lace it with my understanding of AI. And you see, skills meeting signals. That is what will create jobs that we've not even thought of. So remember, for you to build your career, you need this GPS. And here's my challenge for all of you watching or listening to this podcast, is that ask yourself in the next 30 days, what are the things, you list all the skill sets, what are the things that allows you to stay grounded? Forget your passion. Yes, people give you accolades for this. You can add that to it. But can you become the best in it? Can you make money from it? What career options, based on this skill set and this mapping that I've talked about, your breadth of knowledge and your depth of knowledge, how much of this can create new career routes for you? And lastly, what are the skills gap that you've experienced recently, and what are the signals that you are picking up from all of this that will allow you to reroute regularly from when you feel stuck? And for me, that's the point. Actually, you also take a break. You take your FIKA moment again, and you probably take your coffee and you start reflecting. I hope this has really helped. Remember, GPS, stay grounded, plot different routes to your career destination, and most importantly, evaluate your skill sets that you have today. Is it in line with the signals of the market? And I'm sure that if you do that, you not only have a GPS that is working on your car, but it will actually turn into action. Remember, Google Maps cannot even steer a car that is parked. So all of this would not make sense if you don't take action. See you on the next one. Enjoy your FIKA moment. Remember to take a pause.